Hey guys, you asked me some questions and in this video I answer them. First up, TechOJS asked what my favourite software to date is. I use a variety of software and since December I've been using Final Cut Pro, which I absolutely love, but I'll have to choose the Adobe suite because I've been using it for years, namely Photoshop and a bit of Illustrator too. Completely Tech wants to know when and why I started blogging for giffgaff. So I started blogging for giffgaff because I'm so passionate about tech. I thought, why not share this passion with the world and share my knowledge as well. I was at uni at the time too and really enjoyed writing, so it was a no-brainer really. My first blog went live on August 2013, so it's been 3.5 years, slowly coming up to 4 years. iOS or Android? iOS 100%. It looks good, it's got a user-friendly interface and it's smooth. I've just never had an issue with it on any iOS compatible device. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Android. I mean, since last year I've had an Android smartphone as a secondary device. I went from an S7 to a Note 7, but since that's been buried, I'm waiting on the S8, which I'm really looking forward to, by the way. I think Android has improved so much when compared to what it used to be, but I don't think I could ever go Android only. Android will always come second to me. Total Apple Pro has 2 questions for me to answer. I'm 26 years old and my subscriber goal for 2017 is, well, I don't really know. For me, it's all about having engaged followers and subscribers and people that are active because I really appreciate that. The number side of it isn't so important, but it would be nice to get 1K. I guess I've got a lot of work to do. I've had an interest in computers from the age of about 8 and it's all just developed from there. I had my first phone when I was 12 and technology in general really fascinated me, and over time that passion just grew. I just love it. I could not live without tech in this world. Fat Tech asks what my favourite fitness Instagram is. Well, yours of course. I don't actually follow any others. Your account is cool though. Those quick how-to food videos are awesome. We've actually followed some of your recipes at home and they always turned out delicious, so upload some more often please. As for the workout side, well, you kind of make me wish I had that strength. You're insane. The Rock, eat your heart out. Aussie Oreo asked me what inspired me to start my blog. Writing tech blogs for giffgaff made me realise how much I enjoy it, so it made sense for me to start my own. But since I started Xalirate, I've been more into doing videos, so there's less written content, but I'll still write for Xalirate.com whenever I can. Nerdygirl10111, that's a tough question, or is it? I mean, if there's one piece of tech that is always with me, that is my iPhone, so I would definitely choose that. This next question is difficult. Viesco Bro asked, if money wasn't a limiting factor, what piece of tech would I buy and why? It would be hard to choose just one piece of tech, because if money wasn't an issue, then to be honest, I'd want them all. I like drones, but I wouldn't really make use of it if I had one. Actually, do you know what? I'd make my own tech. I'm not sure what it would be or what it would do, but that is what I'd do if money wasn't an issue, because building things and hiring people isn't cheap, is it? Oh, this next one is interesting. Apple Slice Podcast asked, what are my thoughts on autonomous cars? In all honesty, when the idea was first mentioned, I was like, what? Are you crazy? No friggin' way. I wasn't feeling it, but now that there's been more on self-driving cars, I'm totally for it. These autonomous cars will bring the number of accidents that happen down quite rapidly, I think. Extensive development and testing will need to be put into all the tech that will go into these cars, but I reckon they will be so awesome. Quick Tech Reviews asked, how do I define success? I know I wouldn't define it by your financial situation. Earning more money than someone does not mean you're more successful than them. Neither does the amount of materialistic things you have. In fact, money doesn't even come into the equation. Success for me is having a passion, a dream, and following it through until it becomes reality. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. If you've had the drive and the motive to do something and you accomplish it, then that to me is success. And on to the final question from Karnesh. Do I believe in the concept that we are too dependent on technology? Yes, definitely. We cannot survive without our tech because it's something we use in our everyday lives. Our tech is basically a part of our body. I mean, our phones are stuck to our palms, right? We are most definitely too dependent on technology. But to be fair, the world is surrounded by it and it's used for almost everything. So it's kind of hard to not be dependent on it, especially in this day and age. And that's a wrap, guys. I hope that answered all of your questions. Thank you for taking part, and if you're interested in seeing more tech related videos, then be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.